Okay, today we are going to make a cat head pendant. And with me, as always, is my faithful little helper, Calcifer. He's a good helper. Okay, supplies. I'm going to make a black and white cat, so we have a good sized chunk of black clay, already conditioned, and a smaller chunk of white clay for some of the highlights. We have our liquid polymer clay in our syringe, makes it easy to apply. We have a 2-inch head pin for inserting into the head so we can hang it on a necklace. Pre-baked green polymer clay eyeballs. My knitting needle with the tapestry needle on the end. Blade to cut the clay. And Christy Friesen's Gotta Have It tool. Very useful thing here. And then Wet Ones wipes. These things are great when you have to work with white clay and dark clay together. So between the clay colors, wipe your hands off real well so you don't end up contaminating your clay. Now, to start out, you take a chunk of clay about the size you want your head to be. And I think that's about the size we want, our general size we want our pendant to be. And you roll it to smooth it out. Okay. Move that out of the way there. Put this over here. Okay. And then you want to flatten it slightly, keeping cat head in mind. Okay, now we start with the ears. You pinch on one side, pinch on the other, flatten, pinch, pinch, flatten some more until we get some nice triangular cat ears. What do you think, Callie? That look good? Okay. And then we take our tapestry needle to define these a little bit more. And then pinch them. And this is all how you want your ears to look, how deep you want them to be. And you just kind of continue to shape and round a little bit here. If it doesn't look exactly the way you like it, smooth it over. Get it just the way you like it. Okay. We've got a good start here. Alright. Next, we want to make some eye sockets. And those, the way I place them, they're generally in the center of the ear. So, just going to lay the knitting needle here, press and roll a little bit, just to get a general idea where your eyes are going to be. Now what I'm going to do to make these eyes stand out a little bit is take a little bit of the white clay after I clean my hands off. Need one of these? And Calcifer thinks that these things are very interesting. Okay. Now we're going to take 2 little balls of white clay that are approximately the same size. Yes. What do you think about that? See? He is such a good helper. And then we're going to flatten these out into kind of elliptical shapes. And we'll be placing these in the eye sockets. So just place them on the clay, right about where the eyes would be. Back to our, oops, I want that a little more centered. There we go. Yeah, it looks better. Press the eye sockets in again. kind of want to blend the white clay into the black clay. So just use your knitting needle as a roller and smooth the edges so it's all kind of even. And it's okay if these aren't, you know, exactly the same size and shape because it's a cat. So cats have some cool markings. Okay. Now we will get our polymer clay eyeballs, and I bake a whole bunch of these up at one time, so I've got plenty on hand. Okay. Press it right in there. Right in there. And then give them some eyebrows.